up? I got Naskin here with me. This ain't a diss song, but yeah, you know what it is. I'm a cheesehead, y'all niggas cheese whiz. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's nothing. That Super Bowl ring, that's nothing. Pull up in your town when you.
Aaron, walk us through what you saw on the 47-yarder to Marquez down the middle. Looked like maybe some man pressure or something. What did you see in terms of holding the safety there?
Yeah, it was a good play call by Matt there. We had some run action with a fake reverse there. The protection on the left side just kind of caved in, so I just moved to the left and was peeking for a safety who wasn't there. So I just tried to lead Marquez kind of in the middle of the field. He made a nice catch.
Hey, Aaron, after the first practice of camp, you were talking about the defense, and you said, that's going to be important for us, especially early as we're finding our rhythm on offense in a new system.
Foreshadowing?
I mean, did you see this coming, and what did you see from the defense tonight that made you look as prescient as it did?
Yeah, that was fun to watch. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen a performance like that. Obviously, a lot of credit to Mike Pettin and his staff, but to those players, I mean, just incredible effort. We didn't do them a whole lot of favors with our own performance on offense, but I mean, every time we needed something, a stop, they came up with some really big plays. Great for Adrian, coming back to the team that drafted him to get a pick, in the end zone there. But a lot of credit to the front. I mean, I thought put a lot of pressure on them. It looked like, obviously, both the Smiths looked like they were in the mix a bunch, and that was just a dominating performance. Gives you a lot of confidence when you play like that on offense and win a game by a touchdown.
Aaron, two of the biggest plays of the game, to Robert Tonyan and to Trevor Davis. Does that speak to the trust and the confidence that you have in, I suppose, two sort of more unheralded guys in the team, especially in such a critical moment of that drive? Yeah,
I mean, that was a really nice call, I thought, by Matt there coming out. Almost a one-man route there with Trevor. In a really important time. He made a catch on his knees and got up and got some more yards. And then obviously, Bobby Tonyan had a big play on that drive as well. But, Trevor's had a great camp, and he kind of teases us from time to time over the years. But I think he really turned the corner this training camp, and it was fun to get him a ball in that situation.
Obviously, the first time we've been able to see the offense, especially in a situation environment like this, what needs to be better going forward?
Well, like I said on the field, that defense is going to give a lot of teams fits. But I think stuff that we can control, I can do a better job. A little more urgency, I think, out of the huddle. We had a lot of snaps late. We're trying to obviously get them to show their hand at times, but we had too many up against the clocks and a couple delays. We just got to get in and out of the huddle a little bit better, I think, and that's something that I can do better for sure.
Aaron, is that sort of what you expected this offense to be, just because, since it's obviously not long-term, but just that it's going to be a little bit of a growing process and a work?
Well, I think it is definitely a growing process for sure, but again, that's a really good defense, and they're going to give a lot of people fits, but I think from my standpoint, I can do a better job of getting us into the huddle. And, obviously I missed a couple throws.
Getting in and out of the huddle, this is the first time you're getting play calls and communicating with Matt during a game. Were there any hiccups in the communication process with you guys?
Well, the noise is a factor for sure. It doesn't matter, what plays coming in. When you're dealing with the noise, and obviously their crowd was getting loud early in the play clock. So that always puts a strain, regardless of who's calling the plays.
Just to be sure on the touchdown, because Graham had a guy running behind him too. Were you throwing that to Graham?
Yeah. I was trying to wave at him to go the other way, and then he didn't. So I just tried to give him a 50-50 ball. I'm really happy for Jimmy. Obviously he's a guy who was much maligned last year with his role in the offense, and good to get him some throws tonight.
What's your thought process after the first two possessions where it looked like things could go haywire pretty quick?
Can't get any worse. Really, the first quarter, I think we had three drives, 9 plays, and negative yardage. So But we came out in the next drive and hit Marquez, and we had some opportunities for sure. We just had too many penalties tonight, and just tick off on a couple plays. We got to keep finding ways to get the ball to Devontae. I thought they had a good plan for him tonight. A lot of Kyle on him and guys shading his direction. But the guys stepped up. Marquez did a nice job. Jimmy did a nice job. Big Dog Mercedes had some plays for us. But we, like we've talked about, we got to keep getting that run game going because obviously that's a catalyst. But they stuffed us really in the first 2.5 quarters.
It's obviously a great win. Is there any part of this that's bittersweet with the offense wanting that to be better, or is it just sweet?
It's just sweet. It really is. Obviously I hold myself to a high standard, and I didn't play great tonight. But to watch a defense like that, man, that gives you a lot of confidence about where this team can go in a game that most people thought we were going to get probably trounced. To have them play that well and to win in a tough environment against the reigning NFC North champs, that's going to be a fun plane ride.
False start, do you know what you did on that? And have they changed that rule? Are they emphasizing it more? Or?
Yeah, we weren't really going to snap it on that one. I think it was a fourth. And
With your hands?
yeah, I didn't realize. I thought they called delay, but Tony said he called it on me. He said, if I'm clapping, then the ball needs to come. Otherwise, they're going to call a penalty. So that's fine.
We spoke a couple of times last year after the defeat to New England and when you beat Miami in Green Bay about sometimes just the importance of getting across the line when winning ugly, I suppose. Week 1 of a new season to win a little bit ugly offensively.
Yeah, it was a lot ugly. It's great. Yeah, it really is. This is a one of those throwback NFC North wins. We've had we had another 10-3 victory over Chicago years ago that was meaningful, and this one's very meaningful as well.
Aaron, after the game, you went up to Mike, the cameras caught it, you got him pretty good, Mike Pettin with the shot there. What did you say to both him and Matt, and obviously Matt's first career coaching win? How did you share that with those guys?
Well, you got to give credit where credit is due, and what Mike and, again, his staff and the defensive guys did tonight was spectacular. So he was the first one I wanted to go to because we put him in some tough spots. And then, after that last kneel down, I held on that ball because I wanted to give it to Matt. And like I said, it's a big deal winning your first NFL game as a head coach, and I'm happy for him. Obviously, it's a lot of fun working with him. And I told him I'm going to be a lot better moving forward. But I'm excited about the season. I'm excited about these guys. I turned to Doug Collins and Mike Pettin were standing kind of behind the locker room and just made a remark to him about just kind of how special that moment was in the locker room, celebrating with the guys after the win.
Is tempo the biggest thing you take out of this, and is that a hard adjustment for you? Is that a different way than you guys played in the past? It seems like he does want to play faster than you guys did before.
Yeah, I think we had some success with it at times when, obviously not the first 3 drives, but, using the tempo and getting into stuff. There's a lot of stuff we can get to in that, I think, which is the exciting part. But it's predicated on being able to move the sticks. The first 3 drives didn't do us any service there, but I do like what we can get to, in those hurry-up situations. There's a wide array of stuff that we can call. And I think we, made some hay doing that.
Is that much of an adjustment for you?
It is, yeah. It is an adjustment on how many plays we can call. There's a number of things we can do in various personnel groups. So again, we didn't get to a lot of stuff tonight because we weren't very efficient. The more efficient we are, the more first downs we have, the more opportunities we can to get to some of our stuff. Good thing is we'll have plenty of stuff for next week that we installed this week.
I know it's only week 1, but how important was for you guys to take the victory here?
Yeah, very important. I think what we did on defense. I think we showed the league and the folks watching that we're not just an offensive football team anymore. That we got a defense.
How impressed were you with the ability of guys to stay alive when you were outside the pocket and a couple of the little underarm flips to Aaron and whatever, just guys' ability to concentrate in those big moments because they were critical to continue driving?
Yeah, we've done that over the years. I thought they really collapsed the pocket at times, and there wasn't a lot of exit points or places to go with the ball. But we had a couple extended plays that worked, and then obviously we caught them with 12 on the field a couple times.
Good morning. Aaron, going back to the play to Quez, you guys called a timeout like right before that. Was there anything specific in the conversation on the sideline, like, hey, we got to take a shot here, we need to spark?
No, that was what we wanted to get to. Again, that's just getting used to the tempo. Tony was kind of blowing a quick 25 tonight, and we weren't quite lined up correctly, so we stuck with the call and made a big play.
So, I just love my team. Yeah, that's the team with them big G's on the helmet.